if you just play as though you're a child, I often say when I give my lectures, pretend that you're in kindergarten in Atlantis or Lemuria, and you've just discovered this ability to see colors, hear sounds, see shapes, and you're in a sort of a wonder, and then you will spend, your logical brain will be so intrigued by the mathematical beauty that this wonderful creative part of your mind will just hold forth, and you could just do all sorts of imaginings. It's like instant meditation. I have worked in a drug rehab for 8 years back in the 70s and 80s, and a men's prison for 6 months. And the therapeutic results of people hearing, the keyboard was not invented at that time, but just hearing the sounds from a software program that I wrote with my partner Robert Folkrod, was able to create incredible feelings of peace and creativity. I would actually ask both groups to listen to the sounds and draw what they thought the sounds would look like. Now, this is what, and these were rather ordered sounds, but if you could almost imagine what they did was they drew very, very abstract shapes, very psychedelic types of shapes. And it was a 3-hour workshop once a week. Each person, I would ask them after they had finished the drawing to write a poem on the back of a sheet. And they would write beautiful poetry. Their art was so beautiful that we were able to have exhibits for them in Boston, at the different town halls in Cambridge. And it was quite amazing and wonderful to see how this rehabilitation in drug rehabs in a prison really helped. And it really took their minds off of, they needed, I mean, here they were isolated, they were alone in cells during the day and the nights, and this really gave them a meaning. I mean, the drug rehab, they'd wait until Wednesday, and I'd come in every week, and people would be waiting to just go into the dining room and be part of the process, the creative process. And I believe this would be a way of helping all rehabs and prisons to allow rehabilitation to take place through the arts, through music and the arts. The interesting thing about the lambdoma is it is not like the Western scale, as you can see. This is the arpeggio scale. And this is the subharmonic scale. And these are the shapes connected with them. And this really, being here in this particular century, is like a new awakening for people to know more. I mean, to feel the sounds, to really feel them and allow one to go within and decide what exactly they are, who you are, who am I, you can say. What I have them do, I ask, when they come in for a session, for instance, I will ask each one, and they're usually either private sessions or I've had as many as 44 people in one session in Sedona, and I would have them, each one, pick whatever one of these they would like best. Now, many people would pick, this would be the heart chakra, for instance. This would be the throat chakra. This would be the polarity chakra, solar plexus. Now, we worked with all the chakras, and when they find their sound they like the most, we then set their particular ratio to and frequency to that particular sound. Now this, for instance, is a 320. That's the solar plexus. Many people are working with the solar plexus. Okay, I'm going to set it at 320. And here is how it sounds. Now just sort of feel as though you're working with this. And these are all the harmonics. I ask them actually to find a chord they like. When they do that, I ask them to say a word. Most of the words that they say involve love, harmony, peace, very, very positive words. And this is how you actually can, from the mathematics of ratios and frequencies, you can actually have this emotional effect, which is really a database that you can then make more correspondence with in different areas, different disciplines. For instance, the planets have their different ratios. Nutritive elements in the that we need for food have their particular ratios. I can show you what the nutritive elements that might be able to be used as a supplement to food. I would take the fourth quadrant here, and all of these particular frequencies, you would simply start with this. This would be let's see. This is selenium, and this would be the harmonics. And this would be what you would be feeding yourself. This selenium. This was the next one is well, no, this one is actually potassium, gold, and platinum. And then we have boron. Everyone knows that we need chromium. This would be over here. G. And chromium, magnesium, and manganese are all in this particular note, which is actually a G. And that's the sort of thing that we can work with